YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the topics in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Today we're going to talk about some Bitcoin. We're going to talk about some Toshi Coin because I know that's what you guys are here for. But before we get into that, I got to let you guys know I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a homie Crypto J. So you got to go out and speak to a financial advisor about whatever you're thinking about buying. Anyway, guys, let's talk about it. As you guys can see, total market cap coming in at a 2.67 trillion. As you guys can see, Fear Greed Index coming in at a 24. Bitcoin coming in at a 20 or at a 82.6, right? Starting to see some breakdown, right? Are we going to be able to hold? Are we going to be able to break up? We're really kind of in limbo right now. As you guys can see, there's a rising wedge right here, and really kind of just seeing if Bitcoin can hold some support down there at 82. It's not a solid level of support, but it is a possible level of support. We did talk about the fact that it is a possible level of support, but as you guys can see here, we're no longer creating higher lows. We're now, kind of in recovery mode, hopefully, but we're kind of rejecting a little bit. It's a lack of volume that is concerning to me, right? But we do see regular real price action happen normally towards Thursday, so maybe the market will pump towards Thursday, or maybe again the market is starting to break down. As you guys can see, some of these more long-term time intervals showing that we could see some more sell-off. Sorry, you can see we created this rising wedge right here, and it started creating some sell-off, same as what happened right here. Some rising wedge, create some sell-off, and now it's creating this bear flag, just like it's done in the past too, right? Creates bear flag, drops down. So just got to be careful right now. Again, we could still be forming a wedge. It's more likely that that is going to be the case. But at the same time, you never know. The market is totally undecided. So this could be the bottom down here at 78, or we could need to see another retest as low as 68. That's what I predicted. And if that happens, the market is going to bleed super bad. That's just kind of to be as expected. But again, nobody really knows what's going to happen. You can see a lot of these coins really starting to see some sell, including XRP and Ethereum. Ethereum is down 10% on the week, and XRP also down 13% on the week. Yikes. But if Bitcoin decides it wants to correct down, there's going to be more dumping. So just be careful of that. Let's check on Toshi. Let's see how Toshi is doing. As you guys can see, Toshi kind of reacting with the market starting to move alongside Bitcoin too. Starting to see some pump, right? Because Bitcoin also starting to look like it's breaking out a little bit, but at the same time might be rejecting down too, right? Very much in limbo right now. Undecided Bitcoin right now. Could have some support at 82, or we could be tomorrow really looking at 80,000 towards even like 78. I'd be paying attention to a wedge forming here. But again, we could have some kind of double bottom down here. I don't know. It's not looking super nice. Not the nicest of charts, but maybe we have some support on this 1 hour. We got to start doing better on some of these charts. Let's see. Yeah, see, look, this 1 day is not looking hot at all. Yeah, a bear flag forming right here. Got to start trending above this second level, and we got to start closing some candles green. We really got to close tomorrow green. It's important. We got to go into Friday above this second line for sure. If we can't, we're not going to see 89 anytime soon. We're probably going to see 80 a lot sooner. We might even see 80 happen before the weekend. We might see some more breakdown because, again, we're seeing some more bearish activity, on some of these more long-term intervals. The hour's looking kind of solid, but again, we already created this rising wedge. You see how we touched this top right here, and we're starting to see some sell-off. You can see, though, we're starting to see some fight on the 3-hour, right? We're really in like kind of like indecision mode, and we could really reject off of this too. You can see we rejected off of some of these lower ranges in the past. Yikes. Let's look at some of these other 1 week. Sure, let's look at the 1 week. The 1 week chart was looking yikes. I mean, either way, man, it could really go back up, but it needs to do that. Otherwise, it's gonna go down, right? It already looks like it's breaking down off the bear flag on that 1 week. Look at that 1 day also. Yeah, 1 day looking like, again, we gotta see a solid close tomorrow. Yeah, we don't want to see tomorrow not close very good. And then Wednesday not close very good. We don't want to like be rejecting off of this by Thursday. Because if we're rejecting off of this by Thursday, then you're going to see a lot of shorts going into the weekend. That Friday, Thursday, people are going to be like, okay, Friday, people are going to want to sell. You know, there's just not a lot of volume. I feel like there's going to be a lot of sell pressure up here. I feel like I would be short on this, but I probably wouldn't put a short in right now. I'd probably put a short in once we like retest this zone right here. What is this? 85. If we reject off of 85, then I would be short on it, I think. Because look, we reject right here, right? We rejected right here. We rejected right here. Reject. And we're not really. We already have this rising wedge here. You see how there's like multiple things that are pointing down? And this is why I would be like, okay, this is why it's a short opportunity. This is why all these people are seeing money and selling off, because there's a lot of bear flags forming, including this giant bear flag right here in the 1 day. Again, but we do know that fake outs happen on Monday, so maybe the market pumps and maybe your boy is wrong. I don't know. I always do say that the trend is your friend, though. You know, I always go with that. That is a very old saying, the trend is your friend. I also don't play with leverage, but I've been known to. So at the same time, I don't know. Swing trading is very dangerous. It's like gambling. You really don't know what's going to happen. It's very volatile, especially when you're like scalping or day trading, stuff like that. You're just playing on like much smaller time clocks and stuff. It's very volatile. It's gambling. So those of you guys who are just accumulating things on the dip, I still feel like you guys will win. You guys will outperform the guy who is swing trading, who's looking at opportunities like this and being like, this is a short opportunity, even though this is, in my opinion, a short opportunity. Let's see what happens tomorrow, though, if this breaks down or if this breaks up. Again, either way, I got patience. I'm dollar cost averaging into these projects. If I have a couple months to be acquiring, that's awesome. If if the market takes off and my bags take off, darn, my bags took off, Either way, I'm long on the space, so I don't have a microwave mentality. I'm gonna be here. I've been Crypto J for 6 years. I'm gonna keep dollar cost averaging. I'm probably be an old man, Crypto J, talking about crypto. My kids will probably be telling me I'll be a little Crypto J one day. Maybe on accident. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, boys. We'll end it on that note. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. I'll hit you on the next video. Peace.